big. Say, yeah. I'm sing the hook on this one. Young Jay. Imagine me above the trees, a victim of pure imagination. So sweet how I rise above the sky before your eyes. Imagine me above the trees, a victim of pure imagination. So sweet how I rise above the sky before your eyes. I can picture me telling my little bro that it's twisting time.
What up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. We could have let that play one time, LJ.
For real. Oh, yeah,
What's up, everybody, man? It's Saturday. We're here. We're alive and well. We're trying to get some cash. What's up? We here with my guy LJ as well. LJ, so how you doing, my brother? Everything cool with you?
Hey, everything is beautiful, my friend. Another day up under the ground. It's a beautiful day, my friend. So, hey, trying to get this money. Let's see if we can get paid today.
No, facts. That's a fact, man. So, real quick, I want to send some motivation out to y'all, man. Just something I noticed, LJ, man. All these there's 90% of girls out here these days. Like that's all they want is money. Like they want you for your money. Now there's a good 10%, and if you find one in that 10%, you better keep her. Hold her down, you know what I'm saying? Be faithful, all that, marry her, all that, man. It might even be 5% these days, LJ, but I'm trying to be generous. You know what I'm saying? So 10%, if you find that girl, then 10% that's really down for you, want you for you, don't ask for no money, don't want you to pay her bills, nothing. Or if you find a girl that will take you out to eat, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to keep them around, man. I'm telling you, 90% of these girls, at least 90%. They just want these days. They just want you for your money, man. So there's two things you could do. You can try and find you one in the 10%, or you need to level yourself up. You know what I'm saying, to go get you some money. And I guarantee you, like, focus on the money, and then all the girls gonna like attract to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my little motivation for you guys. I'm not lying either. Everybody in the chat, people that's watching this, I'm not bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way it is these days. Go get your money first. Then I promise you won't even have to look for no woman. They're gonna come in, they're gonna be on you. You see what I'm saying? But still, even then, when you get your money, still try to find you one that's in the 10%, because she gonna help you make some money and not try and spend all of your money, man. So it's all facts, man. I'm just trying to help. I've had a lot of experience just trying to help. What you got, LJ? Anything motivational or story that you'd like to tell us, my brother?
Hey, I can piggyback off of what you just said, because I'm a living example of what you're talking about, because I am married to my high school sweetheart. She knew me when I was broke. She knew me when I had money. She never deterred of who I was as a person. So we ended up marrying each other, man. We figured out, hey, we've been knowing each other all these years. Why don't we just get together and doubt each other? You know what I'm saying? And hey, we've been rocking ever since. So yeah, I can definitely piggyback off of that, man, because hey, Tupac said it best, Jay. Money over what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
all day. You feel me? So real talk. But yeah, I agree with you, man. Stay motivated, get your paper, and all the attractions and all the desires that you want to achieve, they'll come, man. Bottom line.
Yeah. Facts. He says, man, get to the picks. This is so much better than a pick, man. So we can give you a pick for today. We're trying to help you out for eternity. You see what I'm saying? But some people just assholes, man. But he says, let's just get to the picks. Can you still hear me, El Jizzle?
Yeah, I got you.
Bet. Let's get to it, man. My guy says, are you here to waste my time? Yes, I'm here. No, I'm here to try to motivate y'all, try to help some of these squares out, man, because not everybody's smart. You know what I'm saying? But let's get straight to it today in this one, LJ. First game up. Let's go over here to the streets of Milwaukee here. Bucks laying 5 versus the Kings here. I mean, need to know if Giannis playing. Pretty much that simple. If Giannis doesn't play, we know that they just beat the Warriors without him. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, they beat Giannis. They beat the Warriors without him. They probably won't need him here." What I like to do is usually that second game, LJ, that second game without your star player. That's when you'll really start to miss them, in my opinion, man. So, but what do you think about this game? Do you have you heard anything about Giannis?
No, he's just saying that he's questionable. So, if he doesn't play, then I don't want to have nothing to do with this game. He's the engine that runs this team. So But it has gone over 18 out of the last 20 games, and the Kings have lost 17 out of the last 18 straight up versus the Bucks. So Bucks kind of own this team.
Yeah.
But without Giannis, I like that it's a third straight home game for the Bucks, which he should play since he missed the last game. So, Giannis in, I'm gonna ride with the Bucks, but if he's not, I'm off.
Nah, facts. Yeah, no. Shout out to my guy, Pretentious Prodigy. He says some of us actually appreciate story time with Jay
Exactly.
and motivation. I appreciate. Yeah, it's out of 100, it's gonna be 10 people. That's what I'm saying. People are just different these days. But shout out to the people that's I'm saying, the real ones, man. But yeah, this game. I don't like that Malik Monk is out, but he hasn't really been balling like that this year anyway. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like it's mid-season Malik Monk. So for this particular game, it is Kings or nothing for me. I do know that they like you said, the Bucks have been owning the Kings. So the Kings have been playing well. I know that they're going to be motivated to come out here and try to get a win. If Giannis doesn't play, I will take the Kings for sure. Even if he does play, it could be one of those where what I'm saying, he plays and then now they BSing around. Anytime a team comes off a game where they probably weren't supposed to win, I want to fade them the next game. And so we know what happened. Giannis was out. Everybody was on the Warriors, and they still went out there and balled out. Now, Ryan Rollins has been absolutely balling for sure. But some just tells me that Zach LaVine and DeRozan come to play in this particular game. Zach LaVine, DeRozan, Sabonis, and even you got Schroeder. He's a little older, but remember, he could still give you 15 to 20 points if he starts to get hot. You see what I'm saying? So not a major fan of this Kings team, but there will be times that we could make some money with them. Could possibly this one. I'd lean towards Kings plus the points. Whether Giannis plays or not, but if he doesn't play, I think this will be a Kings money line spot. They won't get it done back-to-back games without Giannis. I don't think so. So I think Kings should probably be the right side here. Let's go right to the streets of Charlotte here, man. Hornets, they're getting 5.5 at the house. El Jizzle, we don't even know if LaMelo gonna play, man. What are they doing, bro? It's like the 5th, 6th game in the season. Man. I don't know whether to say free LaMelo, but I mean, I wonder if he's really is injured or not. But some of these guys, man, it's like Brandon Miller. Bro just cannot stay healthy, man. I think this is like the second or third straight year he's had a shoulder injury, man. So, man, I don't know what to do with this team. Obviously, Wolves without Anthony Edwards. Do we really want to be laying 5.5 on the road without their MVP? Not really. I know Julius Randle's been going bonkers. I know Julius Randle's been going crazy without Ant. Like he's with Ant, he's been going crazy. Even without him, he has to do even more. So Jaden McDaniels and Julius Randle are getting the bulk of the scoring load for the Wolves without Anthony Edwards. But LJ, what do you think about this one?
I think no LaMelo, no bueno for me, sir. He's the major offense of the Hornets because they're top 5 in scoring 120 points a game. But I looked at the team total is 112. That's a big drop off. You get what I'm saying? And that's due to LaMelo not being in Atlanta. He rebounds and assists. He's topping the team. So, yeah. And no Ant on the Wolves, like you mentioned. And I don't know how this team is going to sustain that without him. But they did play good the other night versus Denver. You get what I'm saying? But this team don't mean nothing. This game don't mean nothing to me, to any of these teams. So I wasn't interested at all because, like you say, no Melo. That's like how you say, like Jalen Johnson, don't bet Atlanta. If LaMelo's not in with the Hornets, do not mess with this team.
That's a fact. And like no LaMelo, no Brandon Miller. I like the center. He's been balling. He's been scoring points. I couldn't find his threes last game. Kalkbrenner, he's been playing really well, getting blocks. He's scoring down low. I believe he's leading the league in field goal percentage, so he's been going crazy. Newpel, he's not a bad young guy as well. He can hit some threes, but I mean, without LaMelo, the Hornets are a shell of themselves, man. So, honestly, I really feel like this is a Wolves spot. Even if LaMelo's out, this is one where like I say, LaMelo means that much to the team, in my opinion. If he's out, I want no parts of the Hornets here. So, Wolves are nothing for me. And if LaMelo's out, you definitely want to. It's just unfortunate because like these are huge names that you have to wait for. Giannis means everything to his team. LaMelo means everything to his team. So you kind of just need to wait what's up. But Wolves are nothing for me. Like even if LaMelo is in, really, I'd say Wolves are nothing. Definitely need to bounce back off that Lakers loss as well, man. So let's see what happens in this one. But I know for sure Jaden McDaniels has been going crazy. He has a lot more on his shoulder as far as as far as scoring points, and then like I say, Julius Randle points, and points and rebounds. Just PRA literally for Julius Randle, but I think it's mainly points and rebounds. And then you want to look at Jay McDaniels, really points and rebounds as well. Let's go over to the streets of DC. Wizards get 9 at the crib. Not really to lay 9 with the Magic right now. LJ, they came off a 5th game in 7 nights spot, so this is still their 6th game in 9 days. I can't lay 9 with them. The Wizards aren't as bad. They're not horrible here. I'd actually lean towards taking a 9 here with the home team. LJ, what do you think?
Yeah, I would lean towards as well. The Wizards are feisty, man. Even though they're not a good team, the points are there. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to run up and down the court and just jack up and try to make the shot. And Orlando, they're not gelling right now. Too many parts that need to be cohesive right now. But I would look at points, Pachero points, Franz points, because the Wizards don't play no defense. They let you have it. You get what I'm saying? So pretty much they're trying to outscore you. But other than that, I just lean points with Pachero and Franz because I do believe at the end of the day, Orlando is the better team. They're 10-0 straight up in their last 10 versus the Wizards. This is a division game as well. So they know this team already for the most part. So I would just lean points with the scores on Orlando's side and pretty much leave it at that. I wouldn't want to lay Orlando right now. They got to show me that they can gel more right now to lay points with them.
No, that's a fact. Let me just see. Yeah, I feel like the Wizards weren't playing bad defense, but the scoring is up so high. Yeah, they had the 3rd worst defensive rating in the league. But I was watching game versus OKC for a while. They were really holding OKC down. I don't think the Wizards are as bad defensively, like as we think. It's just the scoring is so high right now. You know what I mean? Like the scoring is so freaking high right now. But I actually don't think the Wizards are like terrible. I don't think they'll be bottom 3 in defense, Ollie. But I mean, like I say, we'll have to see. This is still the Wizards. At some point, they will start to, sit some guys. But this 9 with the Magic, it's not sitting right with me. And then like they've owned the Wizards well. They've won 9 straight games versus the Wizards, man. So you get a lot of revenge for the Wizards here. They're the home dog. 9 points as well. Let me see. They hadn't played a single back-to-back all season, whereas the Magic have already played a couple of back-to-backs. So this is still their 6th game in 9 days, still their 4th straight road game as well. I know that the players were saying that they're building confidence. The last game was something to build off of. They might not even win this game outright. And you talking about them laying 9? I actually wouldn't be surprised if the Wizards covered this game, to be perfectly honest with you. I heavily think that the Wizards plus a 9 is the right side here, man. So, but it's not my best spot of the day. Honest, I'll look a little deeper into them, but I know that we shouldn't be laying 9 with the Magic here. We're not yet. There'll be times where they get to the house because they're about to go on a long homestand. LJ, they're about to have some home games. Let me see. I think this is their last. No, they got one more road game. They played the Hawks in a few days, and then they're going to have a long homestand. That's when you're going to want to back the Magic and land double digits. But on the road, hell no, not right now. They're still not even fully jailed right now. So Wizards plus a 9 is the only way that I can look in this one. Let's go over here to the streets. What say you, chat? What do y'all think in the chat? Should we be laying 9 with the Magic while we go over here to the streets of Indiana real quick? Warriors laying 10.5 on the road here, LJ. I mean, the line was at, I believe, 8.5 yesterday, and then just start to rise up 9.5. Now you even start to see 11s pop on the board here, LJ. What do you think about this one?
Big number, man. Big number, but I would lay it, to be honest with you, just because of the situation. Golden State coming off that loss without Giannis versus the Bucks, that should be an embarrassment to you, and you was a favorite. So now you are road favorite again, So I believe the Golden State can take care of Indiana. I think Indiana's too much in disarray right now. The injuries are hurting them. They're the 2nd worst scoring team in the league. They're on the 2nd leg of a back-to-back. They haven't won a game yet. So I just think too much is hurting Indiana right now to compete against Golden State right now. They just had too much scoring, man. That's at the end of the day. Golden State just had too much scoring. And I like how Butler is gelling. Kuminga was having some issues, but it looked like he's contributing in the lineup as well. Look at their rebounds today, because Indiana is not a good rebounding team. So they give up the rebounds. So look at Butler, Kuminga, look at their rebounds. probably parlay it together like 5+. I believe both of them have had 5+ rebounds in every single game. So if you parlay it together, you may get some maybe -120, -110, somewhere around there. So yeah, I think that's a good look. But other than that, Steph points over 24.5, that should be good money. A couple of threes here and there should get him over that number, because he's still a contributing factor in that offense as well. So yeah, man, I think Golden State could lay this number. I haven't bet it. I heavily lean towards it. They're 12th in defensive rating as well. So even though Indiana not going to put them no points, I believe, but at the same time, if Golden State need a stop, I believe they'll get that stop before Indiana get that stop versus Golden State. So, I lean Golden State with the number, but I haven't bet it yet. But that's how I'm looking.
No, it's a fact. No, I'm right there with you. And like I said, I mean, the Warriors, they're coming off of a very disappointing game as well, man. Very disappointing game. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the coach was saying, man, we've lost like our last 12 games when we're going up against a team that's losing their best player, literally. Like that's what Steve Kerr said. So he's like, man, we're like, he said, we're like 0-12, but like, bro, that's on you. What you talking about? Yeah, of course y'all have. Then that's on your ass though, man. So I know that the Warriors are in the bounce back spot. I don't want to be I don't want the that's for sure. I don't want the Pacers here, but they are getting the double digits. They hadn't lost any games, but I know that the Warriors, like, they're the much better team. They need a win. This could be a smack city spot, and they're keep catching the Pacers on the back-to-back as well. So I hope that makes sense. Warriors in a bounce back spot. They're definitely the much better team. Got better guards, got more size as well. But when you have a team that's 0-5, they can still be scrappy as well. Like Pascal Siakam, he's still a scrappy type of player. Aaron Nesmith as well. You see what I'm saying? But LJ, they have lost 6 out of the last 7 versus the Pacers. They've lost 6 of their last 7 games versus the Pacers. So Warriors got to come in here and make a statement. The only way I'd lean here is Warriors. I just, like I said, the fact that the Pacers are they're 0-5. I don't necessarily like that spot, but still back-to-back, third game in 4 nights. I mean, you got smacked by 20 versus the Hawks without Trae Young. So they could definitely get smacked by 20. And like I said yesterday, you don't want to be back in the Pacers without until Benedict Mathurin get back, until Andrew Nembhard gets back, which he's really close to coming back as well. And they still don't really have a center. So Warriors can win this, can literally name their score here and win by however much they want, in my opinion, man. So Warriors are nothing for me here. I just don't really want to lay the 10.5. Well, shit, it's 11 now. So especially when you could have got 8.5, 9.
Man, for real. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I want no parts of the Pacers right now. None. They're lacking guard play and bigs. Yeah. So I mean, shit, all they got really is Pascal Siakam and Nesmith got to do everything for them. So if you maybe want to look at their props, but nothing for me in this one. But yeah, I'd lean towards the Warriors. LJ, let's get to my game of the day. We got the Rockets laying 5.5 on the road here. I'm on the Rockets here. I know that the line doesn't look right. This is simply not Rockets versus Celtics. This is me fading a team that's on a that's on a road home back-to-back. I know that they didn't have to travel far. I know that, but they still had to do some travel. So you got the Celtics here. That's it's a lot of factors here, LJ, why I like him. So you got Udoka that's coming back to Boston. We know that he's going to have some extra motivation there as well. Now, he hadn't been winning versus the Celtics as well. Now, he did win his last one, January 27th, 2025. They won 114-112. But they're 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games versus Celtics. Now it's time for the Rockets to try to flip the script to start winning some games over the Celtics here. Rockets are starting to play a little bit better here, LJ, but it's not even that. You look at the Celtics back-to-back, third game in 4, fourth game 6 nights, fifth game in 7 nights as well. This is only they've had to travel after every single home game, after every game as well, LJ. They played home versus Philly. Then they went to New York. They went to Detroit, went to New Orleans, come home, one game versus Cleveland. Then they went to Philadelphia, and then so the next game they will have at the house versus the Jazz, but this is a zombie spot for the Celtics, in my opinion. I don't think they'll have much. Rockets bring the defense, defend the 3-point line. You win this game by double digits. Give me Rockets here, minus the 5.5 in this one, LJ.
Hey, I'm right there with you, Jay. I took first half and full game. I believe they take care of business both halves. just because the Rockets are number one in points, man, second in rebounding, number one in free throw rating. So they could score at all phases of the game, in my opinion. And Boston's on a back-to-back, like you mentioned. I just believe they run out of gas, you know. Plus, they're allowing the second most offensive rebounds, and that's what the Rockets do best, is second chance
Facts.
points.
Facts.
So Boston is going to have to take advantage of the fact that the Rockets do still turn the ball over a lot because we don't have a point guard. So if Boston can get turnovers, maybe get fast break points, get those turn those turnovers into points, then they may be able to stick in the game. But at the end of the day, I think the Rockets defense is just too much, and I believe they run out of gas. So I think the Rockets do take this game as well. I'm right there with you for a game, and I took the first half. I mean, Boston is good in the first quarter, and I usually bet the Rockets in first quarter. A lot of people know how I cap, but this situation is different because I can see Boston coming out early, getting them scoring, but towards the second half, I think it drains down. But the first half, I'm going to take a chance with Houston just because Houston is 2-0 already in the first half against the spread on the road. And Boston is 3-3 against the spread in the first half. So they have more losses than Houston has. So I'm still going to take Houston first half, and I'm going to take a full game because I believe they pretty much handle this team. And all the factors you said, Udoka's back, you know, so I don't have to repeat all that stuff. But yeah, first half, full game. I'm right there with my squad.
Yeah, and if they down the first half, I'm sure going to be worrying. But I know for sure. I mean, this just is a rocket spot. This is a spot I'll bet 100 times out of 100, and I'm just gonna live with the results, man. Let the chips fall where they fall. Sometimes you just kind of gotta take shit and just kind of let go from there, not really overthink it. This is my spot of the day. This is not even really Rockets versus Celtics. This is Team A versus Team B, and I'm betting against the spot. The team that's coming off of a in-season tournament win, back-to-back, third and fourth and sixth, fifth game in 7 nights with travel after every single game. This is a spot play for me. So I think that the Team B, the home team tonight, will look like zombies when it gets to the fourth quarter. I'm on Rockets minus 5.5 in this particular game, man. Let's go over here to the streets of Mexico City. This game is not in Detroit. This is a Mexico City game. It's a high altitude game as well. If you guys don't know, Mexico City, if I'm not mistaken, their high altitude is, I don't think it's as high as Denver. It might be. It might even be like 10,000 feet. You might have to look that up. But I know Mexico City has high altitude for sure. This is Mavs versus the Pistons in Mexico City game, man. So no Anthony Davis here. I don't know if they're going to get Gafford back. I know you probably want to look towards Cooper Flagg having a good game in like a showcase type of game, but the Mavs, I think D'Angelo Russell's questionable here. I don't really have a good look for this game, to be honest with you, but what's Cooper Flagg's PRA at, though? That's what I'll look at that, LJ, when you break down this game.
Yes, sir. And to answer your question, yes, Mexico City is higher than Denver's altitude.
Yeah,
so
that makes
you
sense.
are right about
What's
that.
What's the elevation? Is it like 10,000?
Elevation is 7,350 feet.
Okay,
What Denver is 5,280.
Yeah, 5,280. Yeah.
Yeah. So this
Gafford
game,
is in too. Gafford is gonna play.
I have no interest in this game, to be honest with you. Dallas has no players healthy, you know, and it's in Mexico City, so both these teams gonna be out of their element, you know,
Yeah,
like
facts.
the altitude, it's gonna be hard to breathe. And you know, Dallas is the worst offense in the NBA. They can't score. You know, the turnover second highest rate in the NBA, and all their games have been at home. They haven't had a single road game. All their games were at home. So now you finna go on the road out of altitude, you know, out of the element of what you normally are used to. So
Yeah.
you know, and the Cooper's point guard, you know, experience is not working. You know, they're gonna have to
That's a
figure
fact.
something else
That's
for
a
them
fact.
to be successful in that. But Detroit, you know, I mean, they should win this game. I believe Detroit has the better players, the better scoring. You know, they're the more healthier team. But like I mentioned, the fact that they're just out of their element, you know, if Detroit wins this game, they should be able to do whatever they want, to be honest with you, with this Dallas
Yeah.
team, because I don't see Dallas putting up any points. So at the end of the day, if I had to make a bet, it would be the under 227.5 is what I see on my
Yeah.
book. That would be the only play I would make, but I have no interest in it because I just don't like the elements of both these teams dealing with.
Yeah. My guy LALV likes the under. Dropping Dime say he's like flag under 27.5 PRA. I'd look towards the over there. I'm sorry. Cooper Flagg's damn near all they got on offense. Man. I mean, I like what's Hardy's props because they're gonna have to play some Hardy, man. They're gonna have to play some Hardy. I bet you they don't even have a shit. I know Cade Cunningham plus his double-double was just plus 115. It just went to plus 110 before my eyes. That's not a bad look, Cade Cunningham, to get a double-double as well. Let me just see if they got Hardy on here. They're going to need Hardy tonight. I don't see his points on here, but they're going to need Jaden Hardy tonight, especially if D'Angelo Russell doesn't play. If Russell does not play, or like Klay Thompson, you're going to need Jaden Hardy going to play a lot of minutes, man. I'm telling you that right now. And he's an up-and-coming player. He can shoot three. He can get to the basket. He can draw fouls. They're going to need Jaden Hardy a lot. And like I say, if D'Angelo Russell doesn't play, he's going to be running backup point guard off the bench. So look for Jaden Hardy props when they pop up. Mm-hmm. And like I say, if D'Angelo Russell didn't play, that's going to help Flag's props even more. And Jaden Hardy is going to be a hidden gem in this one, in my opinion, man. So that's just a fact, man. So they saying Klay will be bricking Klay. I'm telling y'all, man, girls can be distractions, man. Y'all see Klay. That's all I'm gonna say. Girl can be distraction, man. Klay ain't been the same since the season started, bro. So we're just gonna put it like that. But I feel like my best bet here, I still lean Cooper Flag over his PRA. I think Jaden Hardy points is a look here. Mm-hmm. I think that's a look, in my opinion. Yeah, solid. And that's why they waiting on it, LJ, because they know they like, man, we can't just throw anything out. Yeah,
they got to figure out who playing.
Facts. But Jaden Hardy playing for sure. Yeah, I really don't care if D'Angelo Russell or Klay or one of those are out. Take Jaden Hardy points. I'm telling you this. He probably gonna cash his points and assists as well. But Cade double is a look here. Cooper Flag over 27.5 points, rebounds, assists is a look here. And then I really like Jaden Hardy here. Really like him. That's the show, LJ. 6 games. Yeah, talk to Mexico City game, everything. My guy said Klay under 12.5 easy. Guys, put your plays in the chat right now. We're always trying to cash. Put your best bet in the chat right now. I'm putting mines too right now. All right, LJ. What you got? Everybody posting their best bets in the chat right now.
Well, official is, of course, Rockets first half full game. He's the best bet of the day for us, the NBA. I'm really considering the Warriors. So, I'm gonna lean heavy Warriors. Damn near probably going to bet the Warriors. I just like the situation, man. They came off an embarrassing loss, and they're the better team. Indiana's in disarray. Let's take advantage of the wounded Indiana Pacers right now.
For sure.
Yeah. So Golden State, and then if Giannis plays, I might take the over, because if Giannis plays, I believe it's going to be over, because the Kings are going to try to run up and down with Milwaukee, and so if Giannis is ruled in, I'm gonna take the over. He's not in love with basketball. He's in love with the new chick. Say, man, I really believe that's a setup relationship anyway. I don't even believe.
No, facts. No, but I mean, shit, it's somewhat real. Somebody said they bought a house together already.
Man, it's Hollywood, man.
All those Hollywood relationships are, I'll tell you right now, all those Hollywood relationships are set up, but that doesn't mean that they're not actually messing around with each other. They just,
I ain't saying that. Yeah.
They pair them together.
Serious stuff.
All this shit is all this shit is like a movie, man. All this shit be set up, bro. It's all fake, man. It's all to get, you know what I'm saying? But regardless,
just to get us to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't like doing.
I ain't worried about it. But his productions went down. So as far as us betting basketball,
exactly, I agree. Yeah, you can find an angle everywhere you can.
Facts. That's a fact. So for me, top spot of the day, Rockets minus 5.5 is right there on the screen. Costco likes Marshall over his points. Trim Main say he taking Ryan Rollins over his 14.5 points. Rob says he likes Jaden McDaniels over 18 points. It's not a bad look at all. My guys liking Cooper Flag over 20 plus points at plus 180. Not a bad look. Kings likes Hornets, Wolves over 229. Curtis is rocking with the Rockets minus 5.5. Net says he's taking Rockets plus Pistons money line.
I like that.
Trey Jackson or Magic first half minus a 4.5. D says he messing with the Wizards plus a 9. Jalen Durrell double. Let me see here. Warriors minus 10.5 from our guy Garrett. Jalen Duren over his 27.5 PRA. Jaylen Brown under PRA 33.5. Neesmith under 20.5 PRA. And then Tasha likes Wolves first half, Bucks second half. Moet Sengun, 15 plus points. Keyshawn
That's
George
easy.
over rebounds, assists over 10.5. I'm digging that.
I like that.
I'd add points as well in there. Mitchell Brothers like in Kings plus 5.5. Let's see. Any other thoughts? Kuminga 5+ rebounds, and then Zach LaVine 20+ points. I'm liking that as well.
Yeah, he should
I'm
be able to
liking
score.
that as well. Sar points over 14.5. Definitely not a bad look. Banchero double, and
Like
then under Warriors versus Pacers. LALV say he like flag double. Rockets over 233. And then we're about to get up out of here, man. So what up,
Amen.
my guy Action Jackson? Let's get this cash today, man. It's all love. Great show with my guy LJ today, man. Great show as well. As always, we bringing y'all heat on a Saturday. Let's try to get 1,000 likes on the show, and then I'll do a Sunday show, man. So let's get 1,000 likes on the show. We get there, show tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys on Monday, man. It's really that simple. Go follow my guy LJ on Twitter as well. He's gonna be on here, I think, Tuesdays and Saturdays, whenever he'd like to come on. Let's get this cash. Hope everybody has a great day, man. It's all positive vibes. We got plenty of work to do, and it starts today, man. It's a new month. Let's get this cash, man. I appreciate you coming on, L Jizzle. Let's get it.
Appreciate you. Let's get
We
it.
out.
Let's go.
Let's go.